Damn it, I've run dry. Oh, no, I'm out. Oh, this calls for an amputation. My moral coil is at its end, bastards.
What are you looking at?
Well, no fear. I'm half rats and hell-bound. I, might be a bit inebriated. Oh, Lord.
What are you looking at?
Have at me. My person can't take much more of this. Fucking thing cut me. Oh, you're giving me quite the licking.
There simply has to be some artillery here. Perhaps inside that crate. Poor Barnaby. Could he have still been alive? Not now. Damn me. And damn that beast. No, I have to get back to the store. I can't let anyone else down tonight. I have to put some more ground between myself and that thing. Oh, how lovely. I'll be departing shortly. I don't vest much hope in that bridge, if that's what you wish to call it. All right, you goddamned, wretched hellspawn, you unprincipled, undead filth. I have had it with the whole goddamn lot of you. This is where you get off. Excuse me if I may interject, gentlemen. I, half rats, solemnly and with great pride, promise to take a draft of whiskey for every instance my mod is downloaded. That is all. I'm not sure which is worse, all the tunnels or what has inhabited them. Up here's we're out in the country. I'm sure I'll know how to get back to the store now. I confess I'm not much more enlightened of the situation than I was previously. What was seen just entertained more questions. How you holding up after that, Barnaby? This is for Barnaby, you cocksucker! Damn it, spoke too soon I did. Now how am I going to do this? Ooh, giddy up, boy. I wonder if it's dead. What? What is all this? I demand to know. Be wary. I believe there may be darker secrets down here. Diabolical operations with the preternatural must lay at the center of all of this. What does it all mean? Who was doing this? Lord, sweet babe Jesus, what the hell is that? Just in time. We've been expecting you. Open up! What? Jesus. What, it's daylight? I'm in a bed. Oh, merciful providence. Oh, God. It must have been a dream. Ooh, Jesus, I'm never drinking again. I swear it, I swear it. Ow. Oh, shit. Another night of drunken revelry, climaxed with a complete loss of all my faculties and power of rational mind. The existence of my tender years, of youthful erudition, and a promise of finer things in life, was barely entertained by my now Spartan surroundings as I slept. Though I did try to hold fast to the formalities of my upbringing, I had nary $1 left to my name, and was trying my landlord's patience. Little did I know that tonight would bring more than the prosaic bar fight or blackguard errand for a publican. Tonight would test my constitution and fortitude tenfold. I'm about to find out that life doesn't stand still for long. I just knew it would come to this. I'm ready for you now. Have at me. Fucking things. I won't stand another minute of this place. Are we ready to embark, Mr. Trask? If you're seriously suggesting I risk life and limb to go out again, Well, if I've got enough whiskey, I've got the smack jack. This has all just served to pique my curiosity. I'm willing to see what else the devil has in his congregation. And Mr. Trask, try and keep yourself whole while I'm out. This seems a trifle more perilous than last year's July. But at any rate, I will return with help. Fare thee well. Oh, my, this simply won't do. Hold on, sir, I'll have you down in but a moment. Whoops. So much for being quiet. Just dandy. It's all right. I'll take care of these hangers-on. One can only guess what happened here. These unfortunates must have been mutilated hours hence. Must have been the ones who lit the gas. Barnaby? Is that you? Thank what must be left of heaven that you're alive. If I wasn't so glad to see your face again, I'd kill you for certain this time. What were you on about leaving me out here to carry on like that? What happened to you? And where's Mr. Trask? What is the... Hell's bells! Now listen here. This isn't hell until we've run out of ammunition. This isn't hell until we've run out of whiskey. And I'm not drunk enough for this to be but a mere nightmare. There's a way out of this. We're going to find it. We owe it to all those who died to press on. You enlisted for a reason. No matter the quantity you face, come hell or high water, and it turns out it's the former. You'll make it. We'll make it. After all you've been through, and some cheap illusionist trick performed by a lone imp is going to break you up? I was a surly lush, a drunken scoundrel before all of this. Every soul I knew hence has most assuredly had their mortal flame extinguished this very night. If I've come this far, you could go further yet. Now, I may not be an officer, but I'm ordering you to press on. For God, for your country, for your fallen brethren, Private Barnaby. You could very well be the last of them. Well, extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary introductions. And it's a pity the only one there to take my calling card was subject to harsh criticism on the part of his dismal playing. They call me Half-Rats, and you'll find we have mutual sentiments. You're the first living mortal I've yet seen tonight. I must ask that if you have any better idea than I regarding recent events, do speak up. Despite previous transgressions, it does warm my heart to see us all here together. I'm sure Barnaby has informed you of our change of plans, Mr. Trask? I fervently believe we'll have no choice but to leave the shop after all. Despite previous transgressions, it does warm my heart to see us all here together. You're full of pleasant surprises tonight. But we've dawdled long enough. We've got a train to catch, and I'm certain that thing's still at my heels. And Barnaby, what was that mark you were referring to earlier? God, he's vanished? No, can't have gone far. My God, fancy what they've done to the church! I must have come out at the old Dwyer residence. If no credence attended the rumors regarding this property before, I can be sure it does now. Abandoned for a year's time. Let's see who's home. Damn, I hate mazes. What? What? Is this animal flesh? Oh, this is immense. Who's been up to this elaborate jape? Trask! Someone's plastered the store with meat. Probably the Hurstons. Trask? No, that was wishful thinking. The very walls and floor itself appear to be made of meat. I'm still dreaming. I must be. I declare to the toxin, who or what the hell is banging out that awful tune? Either way, I'm about to find out. Barnaby! No! Stay back! Damn it, you jack fool! You'll pay for that, you fucking nightmare! Die already! Excellent, but this all means that the situation is far worse than I had imagined. The cellar is precisely where I wish to go. With the dispensation of the army to consider, if we're going to have a ghost of a chance, we'll need to procure concessions and ammunition for the night. We simply won't make it long enough for federal forces to arrive otherwise. We'll then need to make our way back to a general store that I am intimately acquainted with. I left a friend there, alone. I resolve that our only recourse is to escape entirely. The train yard will surely have the means to deliver us. I hope that sits well with you. I was vainly hoping perhaps the army might have had some clue as to what these aberrations are and why they are here, you know. But it seems perdition has eclipsed providence and reason itself tonight. Appears this gate is electric. I'll have to get into the powerhouse. Sounds like the engine's running at least. Huh? What's that? No publican to cut me off. Think I've lost that beast for now. Probably thinks I'm still inside the inn. Well, in that case, I'll have a quick drink in Barnaby's memory. On the house. Oh, there we are. Is that a key? Let's see if it will open the powerhouse. I seem to be suffering from dyspepsia. Well, that's good news. I never knew. You're full of pleasant surprises tonight. But we've dawdled long enough. We've got a train to catch, and I'm certain that thing's still at my heels. And Barnaby, what was that mark you were referring to earlier? Phew, that thing is relentless. I need to get out of here, and quickly. It appears the common hypothesis was incorrect. Look, man, there's still ice in the box. And just there, fresh meat upon the floor. How queer. I don't suppose it would keep for that long. I don't believe this place was as empty as it was made out to be. And just where does that portal in the wall lead? Right you are, soldier. We've a long night ahead of us yet. I suppose these demons wouldn't mind the smell, would they? Whew, it's a long ways down. What? Barnaby, you silly ass! Who are you calling to? Get back here! Uh-oh. It may not notice me yet. Have to keep quiet. This place is an utter disaster. Well, old man, if you're up for a fight, get behind that counter and hand me anything useful. I'll stand at the ready and fire at anyone who asks for it. Ah, sweet, merciful salvation! Fresh air again. Perhaps I'll find some help here. Plenty of signs of life so far, just no life attending them. Perhaps luck will change at the good old Dwyer Stoveworks. Or perhaps not. Damn it all. Mr. Trask, you're in my debt for this one. I'll try to draw them off, whatever the hell they may be. What luck! There it is. What a sight for sore eyes. Everything we need's on board. How quickly could you put this brute into locomotion? Mr. Trask, you impressed me greatly. It's a shame Barnaby isn't here. But you know, he saved us in the end. Do you think mankind will prevail? Or are we all damned to die? Is our destination even safe? I guess all of this was quite real. I suppose we'll never know why and from whence this came. But, sooner or later the shock will wear off, and so will the liquor. And I lament that I'll be conscious for that. How are you faring? Mr. Trask! It's me! Are you still alive? I fear that the army's been annihilated, Mr. Trask. And there are rather large things out here, and I do wish you would answer me soon. Since I'm being dogged, Mr. Trask! Jesus, I know he's in there. All right, that tears it. I'm breaking in. Lord, what is the matter? It sounds like bedlam out there. Are we under attack? I'll be down in just a moment, Mr. Trask. What? Those aren't soldiers. What in God's name are those? Whoa, bear back!
It's shattered. Oh, hell. Fucking thing cut me. I believe I fractured something. That smarts. Listen, I don't wish to break the fourth wall. In fact, I hate it. But as a matter of prudence, I feel it necessary to suggest that you be goddamn careful with me from now on. Oh, bully for you. You got me. Have at me. Whoa. Lord knows how dry I am and how dead you're gonna be. Let's dance, cocksuckers. What ho, you're a big fellow. Come and get made. July the 14th, in the year of our Lord, 1883. Traveling here went without incident, to my surprise. I surmise that this time seems as good as any for my embarkation upon what hopefully promises to be a most profitable peregrination. At least that is my sincere hope, since I paid for accommodations here with naught but the last of my savings. I'll make my way out of asylum this very night and begin my search for eminence, if it exists. If Providence wills that I find it, it is my object to go among those ruined edifices and extract everything of value I can carry upon my person. If that publican's rude words and rude map could be relied upon, there was surely great wealth to be had by an enterprising and equally desperate soul such as me. Just left there by the previous inhabitants and neglected by mankind hitherto. Damn what I heard said, though. I am wanting for money. I'm sensible that spook story was attended to only by stiff drink and surely not facts. Even so, I've brought my revolver of equitable reputation to grant secure in an emergency, and some dynamite for blowing the vault. I am now about to depart. Here's to hoping I find my El Dorado. I'll be checking out now, sir. Thanks awfully for the accommodations. My course leads me to a place called, Eminence, to make my fortune. Perhaps you're right, and perhaps I am a fool, but we'll see soon enough. Good evening, gents. You cocksuckers. I've got a few dollars left. A trip to the general store would be prudent. All right, I'm fit for traveling. It's to the stable and away from here. Ooh, amusements. It's my lucky day. Free admission at that. Opium, huh? Seized unlawfully, held unnaturally, forced to toil, and now kept sedate. My, what a disparate operation this was. Be you man or one of them? Can you tell me what's happening here? I wouldn't countenance it. Not until you answer me in earnest. Who is this him you speak of? Bernard? Caleb? But of course, could I expect anything less than madness in this hellhole? Trask. Sounds oddly familiar. But never mind, I've had quite enough of you. Whatever you say. Your desire granted. Didn't much fancy that fellow's dictation. He will what? My, it just gets all the more queer. Whatever is that phonograph for? Fancy that. Well, isn't that darling? Whoa, what's all this mean? Hermit's quarters. Hope he doesn't mind me rifling through his effects and annulling him of them. Marvelous innovation if I do say so myself. The cemetery. Probably vacant with all the dead out of their graves. Where did that cat steal off to? Clarence Vile, CV. Well, this must be it. The gate key at long last. Well, either that was a clever trap for conspirators, or the foreman didn't much care for that Huxley society. On the up, perhaps I can get beneath the wall some way. So my suspicions weren't unfounded. I was being guided after all. I have to hand it to you, Lord. You went to great lengths to get me to step foot in a church again. Now help me find that tunnel. What, more? I have an aversion to your ilk. Do your worst. He fancied himself a god, did he? More like an illusionist. Gods don't burn. That shoe could precipitate me back down. Eat this, you phallic fuck! What? Where am I? Who are... My God! Tell me, where am I? No, it's all coming back to my recollection. Mr. Trask? Oh, the horrible Mr. Trask. Of course, I remember it all now. The whole lot. That was quite the elaborate plan you executed. Seeing your application, I would love nothing more than to serve you faithfully, and without need of any additional persuading, I swear. But if I may be but a humble advisor, I'd like to shed light on one small error I observed in your plan. And that is thus. You let me keep my weapons this time, you ass. Uh-oh. Oh, this is immense. This must be the true blue Barnaby. Plain speaking, we have scant time for intercourse here. I'll explain later. I fancy you'd like to fly, so follow me. Oh, wait until you've seen what else Trask's enterprise has brought about. And much more. I'm half-rats by and by. Pleasure meeting you. Again. Now, let's go. Halloo, Mr. Trask. My, what a lovely countenance. And society to match it. Lord, this will come useful in my escape. There's my babe. Oh, lovely. No gate key here either. That door may lead somewhere cozy with a key. No, to the cellar. There must be something amiss in my brain. Why am I doing this? Good God, what is all of this? Those poor souls. That's what this damnable place was erected for? By degrees, this operation begins to make some sense. Eminence was a veritable prison of labor, no doubt. I have sincere doubt that was but a draft. Well, that dashes hope of getting out of here quickly. Well, I've never been one to deny a man his dying injunction. Doubt that Bernard fellow is still alive in this charnel house of horrors anyway. But at the least, seeking his domain may get me yet closer to escaping this place. It's time to go to church. I may as well take the whole damn tour, huh? May be able to get a better view of an escape route from on high. God be with me in this hell. To the hotel it is.
I'm ever so sorry, but I cannot pay for my libations tonight. Surely you have pity for a disparate soul such as myself. Why, I'm down on my luck, you see. They are my only heirloom, sir. Go on, sir. I've never heard of the place. And, was it really so horrible that you could not collect these treasures for yourself, then? And answer me in earnest. Would they not have burned in the conflagration? If this is a jape, I'll count you among the worst of Dante's fiends. Firstly, you cheerfully encourage me with great wealth. Then, at the next moment, condemn the act with tales of specters? Just what are you about? That was quite the performance, but I must be off. I'll try and find some recourse to compensate you tomorrow, for this intercourse has sobered me. Good evening. Oh, an encore. I'll entertain you. Give it here and I'll be gone. But if this is treachery, you'll rue the day. Then I shall go. Good evening.
Well, we'll just see what credence that lunatic has. This is all worth a try, I suppose. What have I to lose, I say? But I will need a horse. Well, I suppose some packing is in order then. Lucky for that tunnel. All right then. There has to be a dock somewhere beyond the lumberyard. I'll swim out of here if I'm not afforded other means. Oh, come on now. This would have been a boon to have earlier. No trace of that duck toy. Thanks be to Providence. I need a stiff drink. This must be what's left of vengeful little Caleb, if I'm to believe it. Foully murdered by his own father. What a wonderful man that Bernard was. Who said that? Show yourself this instant. I've been doing just that all night. What an amiable fellow he is. I've got just the thing for that old ghost. Imagine me entertaining intercourse with a monster such as you. I simply wanted out of here, but I see you are barring the way. So I'm coming for you, Bernard. How the hell did he know my name? Ha, killing with greater facility. Line up, 'cause I am death, you cocksuckers! What else have you got? Oh, I think not. But I have just the victuals you need. 6 of them, in fact. Open wide. Ugh. Where am I? Outside the manor grounds. Well, that's one less Bernard to worry me. The time is nigh to fly. The depths of greed and gluttony can bear in a man a monstrosity ever so depraved. Perhaps it was my lot to strike such beasts from the earth. Or perhaps I was a victim of circumstance. I'd fancy to be of the quantity which occupies the former station. I have seen such horrors as no man should bear witness to, and have met them with justice. I am free of my bondage, and as mankind rises again to snuff out the flames at the last of our otherworldly visitors, I will be here to lend a helping hand. Perhaps some libation is in order, not the usual, just a toast. A toast to men I once knew, who became monsters. To what environ should I sojourn next? What further aberrations will I face? I couldn't venture a guess, but one thing is for certain. Life doesn't stand still for long. Remember me. Perdition has eclipsed Providence. They're all revenants, it seems. This certainly is no place for man. That publican was right after all. Ooh, now this'll help me pick off those bastards with the guns and those other things. The dusk room. Punished for simply attempting to leave? Well, there's a clue. Oh, merriment was had. Well, this must be where they house the so-called indignants. Old haunts here, I'm sure of it. And it appears there are yet more walls. How lovely. There's got to be some recourse to my escape. If Bernard was a timber baron, the lumber mill must lay beyond these walls. That's my object. Now to get there. Should probably see what the company store has to offer first. They weren't even allowed to use legal tender. Company tokens were the currency in eminence, it appears. I wonder how they received goods when trying to keep this place a secret. This place may have a gate key still, but the window's barred for good. There's a hole in the wall, but I can nary fit. Why, this is no fit habitation for a feline. All right, that settles it. You help me and I'll help you. We'll be square. I declare, this place has nothing but a deluge of missives. There's that dusk room illusion again. Well, it's off to the sanitarium, I suppose. I can hardly contain my excitement. Why, I'll be damned to hell! The old man was right! I'll be able to afford him a whole damn blasted team of horses once I break that vault. Passing strange those high walls, though. Like a fort of sorts. This place makes my flesh crawl. It's very gloomy. Well, time to make a withdrawal. I'll need to set my charge. Lucky I saved this. I declare, what a treasure! All mine now. My God, what is this? Mad dogs? What? Heavens, where are their faces? Oh, to hell with this! What ho, now that's a welcome party. I've got to get the hell out of here quick. What are these things? Oh, no, it's stuck fast. All right, old boy, think. Ah, could there be a police station? That may hold the key. Now that's passing strange. Who lit the candles? I'm not alone here, am I? Upon my word, nothing is without the reign of possibility here. Aye, half rats. Now bear back, lest you get put down the same as the rest. Well, all in a day's work. Now, where was I? That letter. Caleb, I presume. Of whom do you speak? Stiff upper lip, too. Bastard. We will see. Being unnatural towards family seems to run strong in this line. Oh, look at you, all done up like a dandy soldier. All right then, so be it. Prepare to defend yourself. Well, no fear. You're done. All right, time to get out of. Holy shit! Gosh, shit! What happened to my weapons? Damn, not a sign of man to be seen, and the trail's getting choked. Fancy I'll stop for the night here. I'll need to light a fire before I retire for the night. What? Whatever is the matter? God, bears, no doubt. God, blast it all! You'll have my head for losing that horse. No rest for me. The brute is probably still near. Come on out and play. Oh, what's this? Another trail. It may lead to some asylum from that beast. All right, put your dukes up, chum. Oh, what have we here? Ah, on to the breakables. Crates that yield provisions and ammunition will be marked accordingly. Other crates will not break and will not be marked. Ammunition and food is fairly scarce where you're going, but thankfully, once you do come across one of these beauties, you can rest assured it will be pregnant with opportunity. Go ahead and break them if you wish. Now, be a dear and break those red ones. Aw, come on now, go ahead. Oh, look at that little devil. They call him Half-Cat. Half-Cat can get you out of tight situations. He can go places you can't, and, well, he's fully equipped for combat. Go ahead and get acquainted with him. Simply walk up to him and press your action key. When Half-Cat is following you, by pointing your crosshair at the exact location you wish to send him and pressing Z, Half-Cat will gladly go there. The waypoint to which you are sending Half-Cat will be represented by a fish. Now that I know I can trust you to a degree, I have decided you're ready to learn how to use dynamite. Nobel's extra dynamite to be exact regarding this species. Use with caution. Obviously, it explodes, which will cause grievous injury to everything within a certain radius. The secondary fire allows you to roll a stick casually, however. Use that rolling function to destroy the target hiding in that protected space. What a Nancy boy, huh? Well, you've done me proud, you scum. But I can't say I vest full confidence in you. Not yet. Not until you've run the gauntlet, so to speak. You must now use your new skills to conquer the dingy hellhole on the other side of this wall. One last piece of advice, chum. Keep your eyes and ears open and your wits about you. Many things in future will not be self-evident at first, and you'll need to use plain common sense to advance your situation. Godspeed to you. The green crates, though exceedingly rare, offer you much more than these standard crates do. When you break these puppies, money, food, and alcohol are sure to come out. Hello and welcome to the Black Mesa. Oh, almost gotcha. Welcome to Half-Rat School for the Unreformed. If you're here, you must be presently unreformed, and that simply won't do at all. Never fear, though, I'll have you licked into shape in a hurry. There's much to learn tonight, and you can start by picking up that pack. Now, to put your pack to proper use. Half-Rat's Parasomnia features an inventory system. You may store provisions for later use. There's whiskey, which restores your pluck, otherwise known as armor, meat pies, which restore your vitality, otherwise known as health, and cocaine lozenges, which provide temporary invulnerability, at the cost of your weapon's effectiveness being reduced. The last victual I will mention, dried meat, is a jack of all trades. It'll replenish some vitality, some pluck, and it will give you a temporary damage boost. You can cycle through your inventory in real time by pressing your tab key, and use the selected item by pressing X. Go ahead, try it out for yourself. Be mindful of the effects of alcohol, however, as drinking 2 whiskeys too close together will render you quite pickled. Oh! If I told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
Alright, get on out of here now. You'll need your lantern to navigate through this next part. Activate it by pressing F. Quite dark, eh? Well, there happens to be some candles you can light. Find them and press your action key or E to light them and provide you with a static light source. Your lantern oil is a finite resource. Thankfully, whale oil is abound. You will encounter many opportunities to light fires in Half-Rat's Parasomnia. I suggest you avail yourself of your matches. Now it's time to inform you of the nuances of melee combat. Pick up that cavalry saber. You may swipe and stab as a primary attack, and block enemy blows with the secondary. Aside from that, there's yet a third action you may take. Give your enemy the boot by pressing the R key. Go ahead and use your newfound skills to dispatch that dummy. Now that's what's called good. It's time to acquaint yourself with one of the many firearms you'll be expected to handle in Half-Rat's Parasomnia. This is the Colt Single-Action Army Revolver. It uses 45 long Colt ammunition. It shares this feature in common sympathy with another weapon as well, namely the Henry, which we are not at liberty to shoot tonight, unfortunately. All weapons have an alternate mode of fire which can be used by clicking your right mouse button or holding it. As regards the Colt you're holding, its secondary fire mode I fancy to call the Ghetto Blaster. Try it out. Shoot those 5 bottles there, through any means afforded to you, you animal. Now, to unveil the monetary system. You can purchase things in Half-Rat's Parasomnia with money, no less. Pick up that cash and purchase something. All one needs do is walk into the shopping zone and a small icon will appear on your HUD. If you wish to engage the shop menu, simply press B and browse away. Many goods are there for your perusal. With the absence of a human proprietor, vending machines are the next best thing to keep you well equipped. Simply walk up to them and press B when the buy icon shows up on your HUD. They operate just the same as any other shop.